We walk, but we do not go anywhere. The law is forgotten. Even the elders turn away. No fire burns in our hearts anymore.
In the days after the judges, Israel again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and he delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. The Philistines ruled with iron strength, crushing Israel's spirit and stealing their hope. In the town of Zorah lived a man named Manoah, of the tribe of Dan, and his wife, barren, unable to bear children. One day, the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman, shining with holy authority.
Behold, you are barren, and have not borne children, but you shall conceive, and bear a son.
Now therefore, drink no wine, nor strong drink, and eat nothing unclean.
For the child shall be a Nazirite to God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel from the hand of the Philistines.
The woman stood trembling, overwhelmed by the weight of the promise.
A man of God came to me today. His appearance was like the angel of God, very awesome.
May the Lord send this man again, that he may teach us what we must do for the child.
God heard Manoah's prayer, and the angel returned.
When your words come to pass, what shall be the rule for the child's life?
She must observe all that I commanded. No razor shall touch his head.
Manoah prepared an offering to the Lord.
I offer this to you, O Lord, though I do not know what comes next. Be with me, and let your will be done.
As the flame rose from the altar, the angel of the Lord ascended in the fire. Manoah and his wife fell on their faces to the ground. In due time, the woman bore a son, and they named him Samson.
I thank you, Lord, for this child. He is yours. May he be strong in your name.
And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. The Spirit of the Lord began to stir him even in his youth. Samson was born with supernatural strength, but also with a destiny that would test his obedience. His hair remained uncut, a sign of his covenant with God.
I feel something stirring. Not just wind. It's inside me.
Israel waited for a deliverer.
I see the light, but not yet the way. Still waiting. Still believing. When will it come? It is coming. I know it.
The Philistines watched, unaware that their downfall had already been born, and Samson was only beginning. When Samson had grown to manhood, he went down to Timnah, a Philistine town forbidden to Israel. There, among Israel's enemies, his eyes found what his heart desired. His parents did not know this was from the Lord.
I have seen a woman in Timnah, a daughter of the Philistines. Get her for me as my wife.
Is there no women among the daughters of your people, that you must take a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines?
Get her for me, for she is right in my eyes.
As Samson traveled toward Timnah with his parents, he walked alone through the vineyards. Suddenly, a young lion came roaring towards him. The Spirit of the Lord rushed upon Samson. With his bare hands, he tore the lion apart as one tears a young goat. But he told neither his father nor his mother what he had done. Days later, Samson returned along the same path. In the carcass of the lion, he saw a swarm of bees and honey. He scooped the honey into his hands and ate as he walked. He gave some to his parents, but did not tell them it came from the lion's body. Samson went down to Timnah, and a feast was prepared as was the custom. 30 Philistine companions were assigned to attend him.
Let me tell you a riddle. If you solve it within 7 days, I will give you 30 garments.
But if you cannot solve it, you shall give me 30 garments.
Tell us your riddle. Let us hear it.
Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet.
Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet.
For 3 days, they could not solve the riddle.
With the strong snow, but the lion and not but some beaten the hunter, the same as the lion from the belly.
On the 4th day, the Philistines turned to Samson's wife.
Entice us your husband, or we will burn you and your father's house with fire.
She wept before Samson, her tears wearing him down.
You hate me. You do not love me. You have told a riddle to my people, but not to me.
I have not told my father or my mother. Why should he tell you?
Please, tell me the answer to your riddle. I beg you, I cannot bear this anymore.
She cried before him for 7 days.
Please, tell me what the riddle means.
On the 7th day, because she pressed him hard, Samson told her the riddle. She immediately told it to her people.
What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion?
Samson knew at once he had been betrayed.
If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle.
The Spirit of the Lord rushed upon Samson again. He went down to Ashkelon and struck down 30 Philistine men. He took their garments and gave them to those who had solved the riddle, but his anger burned within him. Samson returned to his father's house in fury. His wife was given to one of his companions, and thus ended Samson's wedding, not in joy, but in betrayal.
Son, we are here for you.
We know your pain, but you are not alone.
The deliverer had begun his work, but his strength was already entangled with pride and desire. The Philistines laughed, thinking the danger had passed. They did not know they had awakened the storm, for Samson's wrath would soon burn hotter than fire, and the cost of betrayal would be paid in blood. After some time, during the wheat harvest, Samson returned to visit his wife, carrying a young goat.
I will go into my wife, into her chamber.
I truly thought you hated her, so I gave her to your companion. Is not her younger sister more beautiful than she? Take her instead.
Samson's eyes burned with fury.
This time I shall be blameless toward the Philistines when I do them harm.
Samson went and caught 300 foxes. He tied them tail to tail, placing a torch between each pair. When the torches were lit, he released them into the Philistines' standing grain. Spread through fields, vineyards, and olive groves. The land burned, smoke rising like judgment.
Who has done this? Who is responsible? Answer me now! Speak!
Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite, because his wife was given to another.
The Philistines went up and burned the woman and her father with fire. The betrayal was paid for in ashes.
If this is how you act, I swear I will not stop until I have taken revenge.
Samson struck them hip and thigh with great slaughter. Bodies fell. Fear spread. Afterward, Samson went down and stayed in the cleft of the rock of Etam. The Philistines came up and encamped in Judah, spreading themselves in Lehi.
Why have you come against us? To bind Samson and do to him as he did to us.
3,000 men of Judah went down to the rock of Etam.
Do you not know the Philistines rule over us? What have you done to us? As they did to me, so I have done to them. We have come to bind you, that we may hand you over the Philistines. Swear to me that you yourselves will not kill me!
They bound him with 2 new ropes and brought him up from the rock. When Samson came to Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. Then the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him mightily. The ropes on his arms became like flax burned with fire. His bonds melted from his hands. He found a fresh jawbone of a donkey. He stretched out his hand and took it. With it, he struck down 1,000 men.
I am not alone. The Lord fights for me.
Then Samson grew very thirsty, and God split open the hollow place at Lehi. Water came out, and when Samson drank, his spirit returned. Therefore, the place was called En-Hakkore. Samson went to Gaza, a stronghold of the Philistines, and there he saw a prostitute and went into her. The Philistines were told, "Samson is here."
Come here. Surround the place. Wait until morning. Then we will kill him.
But Samson lay only until midnight. He rose, took hold of the city gate, tore it from its hinges, and carried it to the top of the hill facing Hebron. And once again, Israel's enemies were humiliated. After this, Samson loved a woman in the valley of Sorek. Her name was Delilah. She was beautiful, clever, and dangerous. the Lord of the Philistines came to her.
Seduce him. Discover the secret of his great strength and how we may bind him. Each of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver.
Delilah agreed.
Tell me, please, where your great strength lies and how you may be bound.
Samson smiled, amused.
If they bind me with 7 fresh bowstrings, then I shall become weak.
Delilah bound him with fresh bowstrings while men lay hidden.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson!
He snapped the bowstrings as thread snaps in fire.
You have mocked me and told me lies. Tell me now how you may be bound.
If they bind me with new ropes, I shall become weak.
She bound him with new ropes.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson!
He broke the ropes like straw.
You have not told me your heart.
If you weave the 7 locks of my head into the loom, I shall become weak.
She fastened his hair with the pin.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson!
He tore away the loom, the pin, and the web. Day after day, she pressed him with her words. She accused him of not loving her. His soul was vexed to death.
How can you say, I love you, when your heart is not with me?
At last, Samson told her all his heart.
No razor has ever come upon my head.
I have been a Nazirite to God from my mother's womb. If my hair is shaved, my strength will leave me.
Delilah knew he had told her the truth. She made him sleep on her knees. She called a man to shave the 7 locks off his head. And she began to afflict him. His strength left him.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson!
He awoke and said,
I will go out as before and shake myself free.
but he didn't know that the Lord had departed from him. The Philistines seized him. They gouged out his eyes. They brought him down to Gaza. They bound him with bronze shackles, and he was forced to grind grain in the prison. The strongest man in Israel was now blind. The judge had become a prisoner. His enemies rejoiced. Delilah took her silver, and Samson sat in darkness. But the story was not yet finished, for even in chains, God was not done. And slowly, silently, his hair began to grow again. The Philistines gathered to celebrate their victory.
Our God David has delivered Samson into our hands!
They brought Samson out to make sport of him.
Let me rest my hands upon the pillars.
A young boy led him forward.
O Lord God, remember me. Strengthen me just once more, that I may avenge my eyes.
He pushed with all his might. Stone cracked, pillars shifted. The temple collapsed upon rulers and crowds alike. In his death, Samson struck down more enemies than in all his life. The judge fell, but Israel's enemy fell with him. His family came and carried him home. Samson judged Israel 20 years, a man of great strength, a man of great weakness. Yet even in failure, God's purpose stood. For the Lord uses broken men to accomplish unbreakable plans. And from ashes and chains, deliverance still came.